Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and to another video. For those of you who may be new, my name is Nikki and you're watching Nikki's Makeup. Before we get started, be sure to turn on the notification bell. It looks like a bell, that way whenever I do upload you will get notified. And also smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a New Year's Eve eye look. And I don't know if you can tell, I've already done one eye. So if you are interested in seeing how I got this very shimmery eye look, then stick around because we're going to do this eye. I've already went ahead and did the rest of my makeup, which is something I don't normally do. So we're going to cross our fingers and hope that when we do this eye, we don't have major fallout. Alright, so I use two different palettes for this look. I'm going to grab those palettes. I have my brushes sitting next to me, and let's get into this New Year's Eve eye look. The first palette I'm going to go in with is the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. It has been quite a while since I've reached and used this palette, but we are going to be using the shade here called Saffron. And let me just grab a brush. I have all my brushes here. I had to clean a few. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to use this brush here. It has the two ends. I'm going to use this flatter end. And I've already went and I concealed my eye. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of this shade here, Saffron. And we're just going to look straight ahead. Very important to do if you have hooded eyes like me. Just kind of relax the eyes, look straight ahead, and just very carefully place the shadow here on this corner and above the crease. Just like that. This is a very pigmented shade. That's why I am a huge fan of this palette. I'm going to just go ahead and dip a little bit more into Saffron. And just shake out the excess. That way you risk having less or hopefully no fallout. And what I'm trying to do, like I mentioned before, is just relax the eyes and look straight ahead, straight ahead. And that takes practice. Give me one moment. I'm just going to blend this out quickly and looking into the mirror. So I'll be right back. I blended that out a little bit, and I'm going to blend it out more in just a moment. I'm just grabbing a little bit more of Saffron and just kind of blotting this into my eye here, making sure. And I've done this quite a few times, to not go all the way up to the brow bone because then it's not going to look that great. So just gotta take your time, be careful, kind of have like a light hand. What I want to do now is just kind of very, very, very carefully blend that out. I see I got a little something right here, a little eyeshadow, but a little concealer will fix that up. And I just did it again, but I will fix that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to grab some concealer and just clean up those two spots off camera, and I'll be right back. And just like that, those spots are gone. I'm telling you, if you ever have any mistakes like that, where you just kind of go up a little bit into the brow bone area, little concealer, very little, very light hand, wipe it away. You can use a beauty sponge, or I use the brush, the foundation brush. And see, that cleaned it up really, really well. So now what I want to do, I'm done with the Huda Beauty. I'm going to grab my other palette and we're going to do the shimmer shade. And the other palette I'm using is the Revolution Forever Flawless Birds of Paradise palette, because there is a stunning shade in here. I don't know if this is the shade Hot Tropic. This one right here, I don't know if that's considered a shimmer or if it's really considered a glitter. I like, this is a glitter here, and that's a glitter. So I'm assuming this is considered a shimmer. So if I'm wrong, definitely just let me know. So I'm going to use this shade, which is very creamy and very pigmented, all on my lower lid. You can use a wet brush, which I might do in a moment, but first I'm just going to use my finger and just get in there. It's a really stunning shade. Wow, do you see how like it's just creamy and very pigmented? And we have a little fallout. This shade's so light, I'm not going to really worry. I can clean that up really easily. I am going to clean this up really quickly. I may need to use concealer again. Yes, let's use a little concealer, because let me grab my concealer. One moment. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I clean up the little messes here. Just a little bit. Just like that. Use your beauty sponge or your foundation brush. I don't swipe. I just kind of dab it, and look, it's gone. What fallout? What fallout? We didn't have any fallout. See? It's all gone. Alright. What I want to do now is I want to go into that shimmery, glittery shade. I don't really know which one it is. And I'm going to use this little brush right here. This is the Luxie Brush 217 pencil brush, because it looks like a little pencil. And I want to grab a little more of this shade here, Hot Tropic. And my brush is a little bit wet. If you do wet your brush, the shimmery, glittery shades do go on a little bit better. I have quite a few glittery shades in all three of these Revolution palettes, but, and I've mentioned this in my other videos, I need to get some glitter glue, because trying to use some of those glittery shades without glitter glue is a hot mess. I don't like it. So a lot of you have recommended using glitter glue, so I'll have to look for that and try it that way, because a lot of you have told me if you use the glitter glue, you have a lot less fallout. So, because I definitely want to use these glitter shades, especially these two are so stunning. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. So I'm just going in with my little pencil brush here to Hot Tropic. And what I'm going to do now is I want to also use another like shimmer shade. I'm going to grab a palette and we're going to go for it. Now I'm going into the Ga-DeSelfiePalette, because I don't know the name of this shimmer, because there's no names on here. It's this one right here. We're just gonna use our finger. I'm just gonna use my pinky. Just get a little bit. I mean, it's really stunning. And I'm just gonna put that all over my lid as well, because I just want that shimmer. I like that. I'm going to just see if there's any other shimmery shades I want to add to this. I'll be right back. The only other shade I want to add is a little bit more of this Hot Tropic, because why not? Let's just add a little bit more. And I want to use a brush. I'm just looking for my little pencil brush, which is here somewhere. There we go. Got a little pencil brush, because my hands are getting kind of, they're full of makeup. They're getting dirty. So I'm just going to just dip into this. It's so creamy. Oh, it's so creamy. And we're just going to kind of just blot that on. Just a little bit more is all we need. I'm not sure why I just added some to this eye, which I already did. But that's okay. Okay, I'm just going to blend this really quickly, and I'll be right back. Now I need a little eyeliner. So I'm going to go back into the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, and I am going to go in with a little bit of the saffron for underneath my eye. I'm going to pick some up on the brush. and try not to poke my eye out. Okay, now I want to go back into the Revolution Birds of Paradise palette, I think. No. Let me grab the correct palette to do another shade for underneath my eye, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm going to do a little bit of the shimmer from the Ga-DeSelfiePalette. We're just going to dive into this one here. I know that sounds crazy, but we're just going to put a little bit underneath my eye. And I keep poking myself in the eye. Alright, I'm going to grab a little bit of a shade here to put in the corner here. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go for the shade here, this one right here. Put it on my lower lash line here. Let me just add a little bit more. And I'm going to add a little here because I don't know if I added here or not. Alright, I'm just going to just touch up a little bit and I'll be back with the final look. So this completes my New Year's Eve eye look. I really like it a lot. Let me just give you a little up close. I think it's perfect. I will take some really good photos because, as normal, the lighting in here is pretty bad. And the camera with the lighting is just not showing how stunning this eye look turned out. I mean, with the shimmer, it's just really absolutely, I love it. I did use quite a few palettes. Quickly, I'll just go through the palettes I used. We used the Ga-DeSelfiePalette, the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, the Revolution Birds of Paradise palette, and I used my Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser Concealer in shade 07. I used the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation in light beige. I used the Ga-Da lipstick in the shade 256 Intimacy. And on top of that, I used the Essence What the Fake Plumping Lip Filler Lip Gloss. That was like a little tongue twister. For mascara, I used the Essence Another Volume Mascara, Just Better. And what's best way to top off this whole eye look, makeup look, the last thing you need, of course, besides jewelry, is some perfume. So I am going to be using the Coach Dreams perfume just to top off this whole look. It's a beautiful perfume, beautiful packaging. This is an amazing perfume. It's nearly, I think it has like maybe 1 or 2 sprays left. I've had this for quite a while, but stunning perfume. So that's it, y'all. This is my eye look, my makeup look. I'm going to give you one last look. I hope you all will enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Comment and share. I love seeing your comments. You guys are leaving the most amazing comments on my videos. It's such a joy to see when you all comment, and definitely know that I will comment back. And I hope y'all, for those of you who celebrate, had a fabulous Christmas. And if I don't see you before New Year's, I hope you have an incredible New Year's. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye, everybody.